What's up, Northgate? This is the Podcast Club podcast, and I'm here with Andrew Reyes, Logan Wu,
Hello.
and David Hyderi, and we're gonna be talking about Nintendo, just all things Nintendo. We're gonna be talking about
Yay!
Let's
the
go.
games, like ranking the games, the new news with Nintendo, and um, oh yeah, we'll be yelling at each other too a lot.
There. Well, let's start off. Nintendo 2020. How has it been? It's pretty lackluster in the beginning. All
Be
the way up
dry.
until-
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
like,
couple,
They didn't
6
do
months.
anything for like the
Yeah.
first 6 months or so.
Yeah, we
Besides
do like a little
Animal
timeline.
Crossing.
So
We were like, is Nintendo dead? Oh, and also the Switches, like they just stopped making them because of COVID. So you could get a used one for like $470.
at the beginning of the year,
Animal Crossing, one
Yes,
of the
Animal
best
Crossing
games.
in March.
Yeah, they did release that, but then they didn't release anything afterward.
Yeah.
Did you guys play Animal Crossing?
Yep. I played it for like the first month and a half, and then I got drained from it.
I'm still
didn't
playing it
play
today.
Animal Crossing. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even have a Switch, but I don't have it on my Wii either. So
Mm.
Yeah, I just feel like Animal Crossing is not like my kind of game. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
have a
think it.
3DS. I kind of got into New Leaf, but not really.
I think I'm at my drainage point. What about 3D All Stars?
3D All Star. Yeah, so that was when Nintendo started ramping it up towards the end of the year.
Yeah, they were like, hello, 3D All Stars time.
Yep, they just
Yep, that is what happened.
for the 35th anniversary,
They were
they
like, what's
revealed.
going on? There was like the leak of the 35th anniversary, and then Nintendo just didn't do anything. And then randomly, they're just like, yeah, we're releasing like all of it.
Mhm.
I mean, it was really cool, like to see it, but then they didn't show Galaxy 2.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Nintendo for the 35th anniversary of Mario, they released the Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy in a bundle game for a limited time, and it's full $60. It is supposed to be really fun. It's supposed to be a good nostalgic trip down memory lane, but there is some controversy about whether or
Yeah.
not the limited time thing should actually exist.
Yeah, no, so,
Yes.
well, Mario 64 is like the first major 3D game, like in general, that was a big hit. Like, pretty much everyone who bought a Nintendo 64, which weren't that many people, pretty much bought it for Mario 64.
That was before our time, so
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Honestly.
no.
Did you guys ever play 64 on DS?
Yeah, I do.
I
have it.
love that game.
Yeah,
did
that's
not.
like Luigi and like.
I know.
Yeah, it didn't have Waluigi though, so I kind of didn't like that. But
Yeah.
otherwise, it was pretty good.
Like, I was playing 64 about a week ago, and I was trying to find out how to get Luigi, but you can't. I'm kind of mad about that.
There is some secret lore about Luigi in the game.
I mean, it's really hard to control the game though with like the D-pad. It's like really
I know.
hard to be used with
It's
the D-pad.
annoying.
Yeah, and then the second game is Super Mario Sunshine, and it was on the GameCube, which nobody bought. So I don't really know that much about the game. Does anyone here know that much?
Super Mario Sunshine, I have a little bit of knowledge. I know it's like the least well received out of all the 3D Mario games, but people still really enjoy it.
Yeah, the one thing I know about it is that, well, obviously on the cover of Super Mario Sunshine, he's got the backpack with like the
Oh yeah,
squirt
the
thing. I know that
flood?
was
Water,
introduced.
yeah.
Yeah, flood.
water
the flood.
jetpack.
That was introduced in that game, but that's
Yeah.
all I know.
It starts a trend of like introducing new movement mechanics, and people liked Flood,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like really properly fleshed out.
From what I've heard, I think people kind of just thought the game was like kind of weird and like not like it didn't like work super well. Like I know there's like this really infamous level that could like never work, like where there's just a bunch of random stuff like that you have to maneuver around. It's like
Is it the
super
pachinko level?
weird. Yeah, that's actually what it's called.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
there's
you were
like
talking about
videos about
TikTok
that,
model.
and
Oh, that's
No,
why
no,
I
I
can
no,
show
no.
you that video.
Is it pachinko? I want to look it up.
Yeah, it's pachinko.
Yeah.
It's like popular Japanese thing, but I don't really know.
I think you see it
Well, so
carnivals.
then what happened is that Nintendo released this like demo, this like tech demo for the GameCube called like Super Mario 128 or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So it was like this thing that introduced a bunch of like new game mechanics and like cool features that haven't really been seen in games. And so one of those was sphere running, like running around like a sphere. So people were like, okay, is Super Mario 128 going to be a real game? And it did not, it didn't, it wasn't a real game. But
I thought,
they ended up creating Super Mario Galaxy from that game.
yeah,
Which
it was
is
like,
the third game.
Was
in
where
the
Nintendo
bundle.
finally got their act together.
Definitely. Like, Galaxy, one of the best games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the graphics, like the Wii's graphics are terrible, and it still looks really good. Like definitely the best like graphics on the Wii for any game. Like the Wii only outputs in like 480p, which is really bad, especially for like the late 2000s, early 2010s, like where the Xbox 360 and PS3 were like doing full HD. So, but Galaxy definitely makes up for that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so apparently IGN gave Super Mario Galaxy a 9.7 out of 10.
Oh
Which is-
my god!
Almost
Man.
perfect, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Super Mario
Yeah.
Galaxy is widely considered the best one. In competition with Odyssey. Odyssey is also considered
also
the
in
best one.
competition with Super Mario Galaxy 2.
That is also true.
Did
That
you
is
guys play
also
that?
a Super Mario Galaxy game.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Um,
basically the same thing, except it has Yoshi, which makes it better. But Nintendo decided not to include it in the new release. What's it called? Super Mario 30, like 30.
First Galaxy had Yoshi too, except he's not that good in that game. Like, how do you play Yoshi in the second one?
But no.
Wait,
I don't
what?
remember. Honestly, I have memories of playing Super Mario Galaxy, but I'm not sure if it's the first one or the second one.
Well,
They kind of blend in together because
Yeah.
yeah, no, they're
uh,
mostly the same. But like with Yoshi, you can like run around with him, and you can like use his tongue with the B button to like collect stuff and like also like eat enemies and stuff. And you can also like jump better with him.
yeah.
Also-
Oh,
at the same
yeah. Yoshi is only in the second one. My bad.
I've never played Galaxy 2. I just heard like it refined. People like it better, like slightly, because it refined the gameplay mechanics and stuff like that. Well, it's kind of like an enhancement of the first one, but first one is still
Yeah.
really good.
Well,
I would say
apparently, Metacritic, another game review place, gave it a 97%.
Oh, they
So-
are top.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What
They're
does
both really good, I guess.
Mhm. Not the most educated on Mario, but I have played Super Mario on the DS. Wait, what is it called? New Super Mario
New
Bros.
Super Mario Bros.
Oh
Yes.
my god!
Mhm.
Yeah, that game.
I
That
feel like
game-
everyone here has played that.
I know.
Yeah, no,
Like, all DS games are a nostalgia trip now.
no, it's like one of the most popular, or I think it's the most sold Mario game.
The DS version or New Super Mario Bros? Like in general?
No, the one on the DS sold slightly more than the Wii.
Oh, okay.
They're like number 5 and number 6 on most sold games.
Because I remember on the Wii, I remember two things. The first one is that on like one of the very early levels, you get like 7 1-ups in one room because it's like hidden.
Okay.
And then another thing is I remember loving the mushroom that gave you the penguin ability.
Oh yeah, they didn't have that in the
Oh no,
DS.
wait! Oh my gosh, Terraria has gone ahead of New Super Mario Brothers Wii in terms of sales. It's at
What?
30,300,000.
I didn't even think Terraria
New
was
Super
that
Mario
popular.
Bros is at
Nah.
30,800,000.
Terraria is very, very popular.
The,
Very,
the
very
most
good game too.
the most sold game is obviously Minecraft with 200 million downloads.
Mhm.
That's-
Number 2 is Tetris, right?
number 2 is now Grand Theft Auto 5 with 135 million.
Keep re-releasing it on every platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
On
it
the
was made in
PS5.
2013 and they haven't made a new one.
Have you guys played it? I haven't played it yet.
I have played it.
I have it on.
have-
Yeah, I have it on my PC.
Yeah.
Oh, and Wii Sports is 4th place with 83 million sales. Mainly because it
That's
came with the Wii,
impressive.
so I don't know if that really counts.
All right. Do you guys have anything more to add about Mario?
Yes.
I think we
Yes,
can
go.
move on. Oh,
Oh, no, now we have to rank the game.
Oh, wait.
All
What?
Super Mario games? Okay.
No, the 3D
Every-
versions, and then the 2D versions, or just one of.
I don't think we.
I'm not educated enough to know.
I mean, Shivam, do you want to rank them quickly with me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your rankings?
So, are we talking 3D right now?
3D, yeah.
Give me a second.
Are you counting 3D World?
Yeah, that definitely counts. And land.
Andrew, you left your dildo
Get
in the.
out.
Oh shit, my bad.
Hey, cut that.
Wait, you left your what?
I thought he said dildo. What the hell did you say?
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought he said too. Oh, he did that to troll you. He just did that to troll you. No, there's no way. He just did that to
Hey,
troll
Shrash, cut that out.
Okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So, yeah. Okay, so for my rating for 3D games, I mean, all of them are good. I wouldn't say any of them are bad, which I can't really say about the 2D games. A lot of the new Super Mario Brothers aren't that good, but like none of them are like badly made or anything, but I would probably have to still put Sunshine last, then 3D Land because it's like not that cool, except it was on the 3DS, so that was really cool. Then probably I don't know, I don't want to rank anything bad.
I know, because they're all good.
Yeah.
Maybe you should put 3D and 2D together. So, I mean,
Well,
it
that's
kind
a
of
lot
works.
of games.
No, wait. I mean that's too complicated. Okay, wait. Then I have to say 3D World because it like wasn't like super like interesting or anything. So that's we got what do we have so far?
You said Sunshine?
Sunshine, Land, and World, and then probably Galaxy, and Galaxy 2. And I'm not sure about Odyssey. I've never actually played it.
You forgot about 64.
Oh yeah, 64. Oh my god.
I was like, what?
64 would be
Right.
right before Galaxy,
Okay.
like below Galaxy, because I mean it is the first ever, but Galaxy is just way better.
I know,
Wow.
right?
I
Yeah.
have a question.
Go ahead.
Would you count Mario Kart as a Mario 3D game?
No, it's
Oh, Mario Kart is an
platformer.
entirely different topic.
We're getting to
Well,
that.
we
can
Wait,
get back
wait,
to
wait,
that.
wait,
You
wait,
can
wait.
go back to that.
Yeah, we're
go ahead,
definitely
Joe.
getting back to that.
Now,
Hey, Andrew,
Hey, Shivam.
want to talk about Super Smash Brothers?
Wow, I would love to talk about Super Smash Brothers with Logan and David.
Oh
So,
my gosh! I
In
love
recent
Super Smash
news,
Brothers.
there has been a big announcement. Steve from the popular game Minecraft has been added as a DLC character to Super Smash
No
Bros. Ultimate for the
way!
Nintendo
Oh
Switch.
my god!
And it has
Whoa.
broke the internet.
Is that Steve guy from Minecraft? He's so popular.
It's crazy. He is broken. Okay. So yes, recently Steve was announced and actually released today to be in Smash Brothers. I did not buy him because it does cost money, but
And
I
because you
played
are
against
broke.
him. Very fun, unique character. Has a lot of passion put into it. Looks like it came straight out of Minecraft, for better or for worse. And
Is it good though?
yeah, let's talk about
That's
Smash.
the entire thing.
Mhm.
well, I heard that Steve can actually edit the map, which
What?
isn't what a
What?
lot of other characters can do, right?
Yes, so Steve can place blocks in they've added a grid system kind of where you can just place blocks anywhere on the map, and it's a really interesting mechanic. Could be really developed, really fun to play with, and yeah.
So, could you explain, Andrew, why editing the map is so important for a game like Smash?
So, for those of you who don't know, which I bet is very few of you, Smash is a platform fighter. So basically, it's like you're in a 2D plane and you just want to knock the other person off the map. But Steve has now the ability to like place blocks around the map, and they've actually had to rework every stage in the game to fit Minecraft's like block placement. So a lot of hard work went into this character. Shim, you're also muted.
Oh,
Okay.
That's probably why they took so long to like release him or announce him because.
Oh yes, okay. So to give a little bit of background, Smash has been releasing DLC characters or downloadable content characters for a while. The last one was in June, which was Min Min from ARMS, which is another not so popular Nintendo game.
Yeah, because it has no content at all.
Yeah. There was kind of like Smash players or anyone invested in the community thought there was kind of like a lull in the game because Min Min was cool but not very exciting. But Minecraft, which is a third-party character from both Mojang and Microsoft, it's a really big deal that he's in this game.
Because Minecraft is the most popular game in the world.
And that is true.
If you haven't heard of Minecraft, you probably haven't heard of a video game before. So,
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, not wrong.
Yeah,
Andrew,
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Do you know why they added Min Min, like specifically, out of any other ARMS character?
Okay, so there was a lot of speculation around this. Min Min, I think, there is like the obvious pick of Springman. He is like the main character of the game, but Min Min, the director or the producer of the game actually said, "Hey, Sakurai," which is the developer of Smash, "I want Min Min in the game," and he was like, "Okay, I'll put in Min Min," because
Wow.
yeah,
I didn't think it was that easy.
Because
yeah.
he's like, wait, we don't have any characters to put in.
Mhm.
Let's put this guy in.
This was a Nintendo character, which a lot of people kind of see as a negative because in the first half of the DLC, it was all super big third-party characters from other games. Like,
yes, Piranha Plant, my favorite third-party character.
yeah.
Wait,
So,
wasn't that
let's see.
from Nintendo? No?
Yes, that was yes.
Oh, sorry.
But
I
the actual
don't
DLC
know.
was Joker from Persona 5, which is a PlayStation exclusive. Hero from Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Yep. Banjo and Kazooie, very old Nintendo. Rare game. So kind of Microsofty. And then Terry from King of Fighters, which is very old fighting game. And the last one was Byleth, which was kind of an underwhelming Nintendo character, but still from Fire Emblem Three Houses, which I heard.
That's
is a really
another
good
way of
game.
saying that literally no one cared.
Hey,
There are
I'm
already
not
so
judged.
many Fire Emblem characters in the game.
yes.
I know.
Yeah.
They all
I'm
have the
a fan of
same
the series.
moveset.
Like,
I
Nintendo
can't
was kind
relate.
of killing Fire Emblem by making so many characters like in the game. Because everyone was
There's
like,
a lot.
hey, these Fire Emblem people are so lame.
Mhm.
I mean, Three Houses is, in my opinion, the best Fire Emblem game. So if you have a Switch, you should definitely play it. But having how many characters from Fire Emblem now? Probably like 8.
8 or 9. And then to,
Yeah,
to
8
give
or
some
9.
context, Mario has like 11 or 12.
And most of them have the
Yeah,
same
Mario is
moveset
like
too.
the most popular
Yeah.
thing, so I don't know. I mean, it's pretty easy to just like come up with a character if you don't know what you're doing.
I actually just downloaded Steve, so I'm gonna pick up a round with him and then I'll talk about him. Is that
Yeah,
okay with you
you just
guys?
spotted right
Let's
now.
go!
Let's
Alright.
go.
Alright, I'll be
Um,
back on the call soon.
Okay.
Okay, for context about Smash Ultimate, it has 74 characters at this point, which
77.
is a lot.
I think
Okay, my bad. Which is a lot different from like, I think the original game had like 12 or something.
yeah.
10 and 12. Yeah, so they've added a lot of characters. The first game was released in 1999 or 2000. and
1999.
yeah,
Melee was released 2001.
yeah, so Melee was released like a year and a half after the original.
It was only
they
given
just,
9
like,
months of
had a lot of
development.
other ideas. but they didn't want to put that in the first version, so they put it in Melee, and it's regarded as one of the best games, which I don't agree with. But I haven't really played the game that much, so I don't know.
Speaking of the best Smash games,
What is
How
the
about-
best Smash game?
yeah,
All right, I will give some context. There are 5, technically 6
5.
Smash games. In order, it's Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo 64, Super Smash Brothers Melee for GameCube, Brawl for Wii, Smash 4 for Wii U, and kind of like Smash 4.5, which was,
Well, it was
for the
technically
3DS.
called Super Smash Brothers for 3DS and Wii U.
Yeah, so those can be kind of considered separate games if you want. And then the
They,
latest
they had
one,
the same characters, the same like
but they
stages.
didn't have the same stages.
Oh, they didn't.
It meant that, yeah, they couldn't call it the same game because it technically wasn't, but they couldn't call it a different name because it also technically wasn't. So
Okay.
they just kind of called it by the consoles they were on.
Well,
makes
they were
sense.
very similar.
They're very similar. And then the latest one, which was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. Does anyone want to go first to say their ranking?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm not exactly an expert in Smash Brothers, but I do know that Ultimate and Melee are probably the 2 best Smash games. Just for the reason that Ultimate right now it's getting frequent updates and the character cast is so wide and diverse.
Yeah, they have literally every character
Yeah.
from every game.
So it's pretty. It's just everyone is here, you know.
Yes, I mean, like, if you're a
And-
casual fan of the Switch or something, you should definitely pick it up if you haven't.
And the other game that I know many people enjoy is Smash Brothers Melee, which is probably up until Ultimate's release was considered the best Smash game because it was probably the most balanced and for each fighter.
Yeah.
So no fighters were too.
Well, I
good.
mean, Fox.
Besides Fox, no fighters were like.
Fox isn't even broken, but I'll get to that later.
Well, see, the thing
So-
with Melee is that the what do you call it? Like, the competitive players really liked it because it was really fast.
Yeah, competitive is
and it had a
another
lot
topic.
of, and it had a, oh, okay. What?
No, you can get into it, but
Well, and there were a lot of like bugs with it that ended up making the gameplay better.
mhm,
So yeah,
okay.
Then, so for the remaining 3 games, 4 Ultimate, or not 4 Brawl, and the original Smash Brothers. Brawl, well, I consider it's near and dear in my heart
Yeah,
because I really enjoyed the Subspace Emissary, which is the
yes.
side story, basically. The
Oh, yeah,
single-player
that's
side
pretty
story. It's not up there with any of the other games, really.
Yeah.
And 4, and there's not really much to say about 4 and the original,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah. Oh, hello, David. He is playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate right now. So I would like to give my rankings. It is kind of hard because Smash is a party game, but it has evolved into a competitive game for some people. I really like the competitive scene, but as from a game perspective, I will give my rankings. Ultimate, I've invested the most time in. I think it's the perfect casual experience. Melee, I've played Melee for a little bit. I think just when the year came out and how little time it was given for development, the game still looks really good. Still really fun. Besides competitive, still very fun. I think I would also have to go with Brawl being third. Brawl, I don't think mechanically is a very sound game, but still almost the perfect casual experience as well with Subspace Emissary. And then Smash 4 for the Wii U. I liked watching the game, but I didn't play it that often, only at friend's house. I'm sure most of you guys have played Smash at a friend's house at least once. And then 3DS and 64. Competitively, I think Melee is at the top Ultimate's a much more balanced game. It's definitely the most balanced game out of all of them. And I would like to add that Smash has kind of evolved into a celebration of video games. That's what people like to call it, because 80 characters, that's like a lot from everywhere around the world. That's what I like to view the game most as, rather than competitive. I think competitive is still very fun. I like watching competitive Smash, but yeah, it would be Melee and then Ultimate. Yeah.
So, Andrew, you mentioned the Smash competitive scene, and
Yes.
I know that you might know, but kind of recently, there has been kind of an exploding of the competitive scene, but not for the right reasons. You care to explain why?
So it was very unfortunate, but in recent times for the Ultimate scene specifically, which the many top players or many top competitive players have been outed as pedophiles, which is a very serious issue. And it kind of took the entire gaming community by storm, because it's kind of become like I don't know how to say it, but they kind of view them as like heroes, put them on a pedestal because they're good at the game, when in reality they are just they are human beings, not normal per se, because that is a very messed up mindset to have. But yeah, a lot of top players, they kind of all came out about their stories all at once, and it was just a very big deal. It was also like kind of heartbreaking for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean,
Because,
especially in
yeah.
like one of like the biggest video games right now, for that to happen is definitely going to be like is going to taint like the video game community as a whole.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Shim said it best. Tainted. It's like Smash is supposed to be like the fun party game. It's not supposed to be like this, and it made people, it like put people down for a long time.
Like, I'm not exactly sure like why specifically it's happened in this community, but like I don't know. I guess when people get famous, they like maybe like
Kind of gets to their
think they
heads.
can get away with weird stuff
Yeah.
or something. Like, that's definitely an issue.
Mm. I think it is the main reason, like power abuse, because they are top players. They are good at the game, and people kind of respect them for that. So they kind of abuse that. I think most of the situations were like at parties, like dorm room parties, and
Yeah, I mean, most of these players are pretty young.
to give context, it's been like secret for the past like 5 years. So it's, at the end of the day, it is still good that it has been like given to the public, because now the Smash community can move forward with more protective mindset. They're like thinking about rules being implemented for having children at the events, like needing parent or guardian. So yeah, it is just kind of sad to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Because at the end
definitely-
of the day, Smash is just like you said, a party game that
Yeah, it's a party
anybody plays at their house or at a friend's house.
Mhm.
And I remember being really young and playing Smash a lot whenever I had someone over, whenever I went over to someone else's house. So
I remember
like-
playing
like-
Brawl with Logan.
like some people who like are like really into the game, like young people, like kids like us, or kids like younger than us, like they look at like some of these like really good players as like sort of, you know, like in high esteem because they're really good and that's what these people want. But
Mhm.
like to have these people like do all of this stuff, like, you know, pedophilia or whatever, especially since that's the people that they're targeting, is definitely gonna be an issue.
Yeah, I kind of felt like we had to talk about this issue because it's engrossed the Smash scene so much. Yeah. Do you guys have anything to add about this situation?
no, I think we've covered most of the bases.
Okay. Well, to put on a lighter note, Who do you guys main in any of the games?
Oh.
To main, like,
I think you at least know what I used to play.
yes.
Was so I played, as I said earlier, I played Brawl the most out of all games.
Oh no!
My favorite character was
Oh.
Meta Knight.
He
You
said
don't
it.
know anything about
Ah.
Smash Bros. Brawl. He was probably the most broken character.
In
As in,
any
like,
game
he
ever.
had-
I think in any Smash game, he might have
Yeah,
been the
he
most
was the best, no matter what anyone says. He was
Yeah,
the best.
like I was like worse than like a couple of my friends, and I still beat them with Meta Knight.
Yeah.
He had everything. He had
Ah,
good damage, good mobility.
incredible frame data, great recovery.
Yeah, I mean, he was
Ah,
like
that's a bit-
he was like really good at like literally everything that you need like in a character.
Although actually, I've heard that Smash 4 Bayonetta was better because so in Brawl, like the minor competitive scene that it had, people could like young players could just pick up the like Meta Knight and just win tournaments. But I remember hearing about Bayonetta, like people from locals just actually picking up Bayonetta and then just winning because Bayonetta was a very broken character.
You remember hearing something about that.
hmm
But after Brawl, I think my second main, I guess,
Mhm.
in all the other games was Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Oh.
Kong,
Because,
solid.
you know, he's a big, strong monkey.
The big DK man.
Monkey.
You don't mess with the Kong.
Yeah. So I mainly play Ultimate. In Ultimate, I think I main Falco, Pit and Dark Pit, and like Cloud.
Is there any
Character.
difference between Pit and Dark Pit?
There is
Pit
like
does more damage, doesn't he?
Pit can control his arrows more, whereas Dark Pit has stronger, more linear arrows. That's like a bit too specific, but yeah.
Basically,
Sure.
they needed to put another character in.
Mhm. Speaking of which, who would you guys add to Smash, knowing that Steve is like there? He's kind of opened the gates a lot more to everything.
So I just finished playing Steve.
Yes, I saw that, David. He was going off.
So first thing I gotta say, they
Mhm.
totally nerfed the blocks, which is a huge shame
Yeah.
because that was the lead point of it. So
Yeah. That seemed like the main gimmick of his kit.
So, like, what do the blocks do? Like, are they good?
So it acts as its own platform that
Mhm.
you can
Okay.
add in the middle of the air, which is crazy overpowered.
Mhm.
But they nerf the area a lot. So if you go even 2 jumps in the air, you can't do blocks or anywhere off the ledge.
Yeah, I think you can.
I
I
might
think the
have to do
problem.
further games.
Yeah, I think the main problem is that when you stand on it, it breaks really quickly. But
Oh.
you
I
can
mean, I
just
guess
like
that's fair.
basically wall off an entire side of the map if you want to, which is very scary to think about. Yeah, who would you guys add to Smash Brothers?
I mean, I don't know. Steve is kind of the person that I wanted to be in Smash.
And he's
Well,
here.
you're probably
finally.
part of the minority. I heard a lot of people did not want Steven.
Oh yeah, very controversial
What?
pick.
Why would you not want Steve?
It's like the age gap. It's like we grew up with Minecraft, but like 5 years ahead of us.
Like boomers are like, why would you add Steve?
It's like how we view
Ugh.
Fortnite. Cause
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, like, so you're talking about like the people that are like 10 or 11?
No, I mean like
The older
Like
people.
21-year-olds.
Like older. 21
okay.
plus.
Oh, okay.
Who didn't grow up with
They
Minecraft.
pretty much already added everyone from that generation.
Yeah. If I were to add someone,
Oh no, the guy from GTA. From GTA San Andreas.
I don't know if that'd be a
Yeah,
good
yeah. the
I
guy
don't
from
know.
GTA
Although
San
they did
Andreas.
add Bayonetta, so maybe
So
that'll
then he can
pass.
say like, so then like, for his taunt, it can be like, here we go again.
Oh, from San
Oh,
Andreas.
that
I
guy,
thought you
yeah.
meant
Okay,
GTA
yeah.
5.
Me too.
No, the guy from San Andreas. That's like the most iconic one.
Well, Big Smoke, or is that his name is Big
Yeah, yeah,
Smoke?
Big Smoke.
Yeah. You picked the wrong house. fool.
Yeah.
But
Mm,
personally, I think the best additions to, or the best non-Nintendo additions to Smash. Maybe
No.
Doom Guy.
I would prefer Master Chief, but Doom Guy is also
Oh
pretty.
my god, Master Chief.
That would be sick.
I think that's what most people think would complete it. Master Chief or like Sora or something.
Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But in the realm of any possibility,
Wait, didn't they add like Cuphead? That was pretty big, I guess.
oh
yeah.
yeah.
That was
For
a
anyone who
fighter.
owns an Xbox.
Yeah.
After Steve, I pretty much have zero idea
I know.
what the other fighters are gonna be.
Endless possibilities. Except anime.
I mean, do you see them making a new Smash game like at all?
I don't think so.
don't.
I
At
think-
least not in the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, obviously not.
I think they can either choose to update this game frequently, kind of like
I
League.
mean, I'm sure the next Nintendo
Or just-
console is just going to be like a cooler version of the Switch. Maybe that plays like at like an Xbox One or PS4 level or something.
Yeah.
Because right now the Switch is basically a portable Xbox 360.
At this
There's
point,
a-
I would really say that Smash Bros is perfected. I have
Smash Bros is
no idea how you can make it better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fix the online. That's what you have to do.
Yeah. I mean,
Online
it's
is
never
Make
been
it free.
good.
yeah.
I mean, like the Switch version I heard, it's like pretty much just as bad as the Wii U version.
It is very garbage, but it's $20, so right for the yearly pass.
And you get a bunch of NES games that literally everyone's already played because they milked it for 15 years.
I have not played them. I enjoy the games that they offer, but yeah.
You didn't play the
Yeah.
ones on the Wii?
What the games they offer from like the N64.
Well, they
And the
offered those
NES.
two on the Wii.
I never played those.
Oh no,
so-
I didn't. Yeah, I just
No,
played
there
the
was like
games that I
virtual
bought.
console games.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing when I was 5.
Then they
Um,
offered them on the DS too. Like you could.
Oh
get
yeah,
Game Boy
3DS. I
Like
played
on-
some of
On
them.
the 3DS, you could get like Game Boy games and
Mhm.
NES games, which was pretty
Yeah.
lame because they already just offered those. But whatever.
All right, so we covered Mario, we covered Smash. Those are like the big bangs of Nintendo.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you want to add?
Before we end it, this is a very hard question, but what is your guys' favorite Nintendo game of all time that you played?
Specific game or
I can't do that.
title?
Specific game, not like a
Specific game.
or like a game within a series is fine, not the entire series.
1 second.
So this is hard.
This is very tough. I mean,
Picking a game from Nintendo is like rating on nostalgia, quality, time you spent playing.
uh-huh.
All right. So.
Yeah.
These are the Nintendo games I have.
Mine are back
So-
there.
So I have Wii Sports.
Wait, Shivam, how about you just pick the top 3?
Yeah, and
Just
then
pick
we'll
the
figure it
top
out.
3.
Oh wait, do you remember Brain Age? Oh.
Yeah, I remember right.
I don't.
Like you can like you answer like math questions and other stuff, and then they give you like an age.
Okay.
Okay, there's Mario Kart 7, but I prefer Wii.
Okay. Well, while she was doing that, all right, let's
Okay,
show them. Do you want to
so-
show them off?
Between Galaxy 2, Wii Sports, oh, I mean Mario Kart Wii Sports, and Brawl.
Okay.
I
Go
guess
ahead.
like, any DS games make the cut. But
Okay.
You want us to pick between those or
yeah, you guys choose between those.
Oh, between those, I have different.
To help me
favorite
make my
games.
decision.
Oh, for you?
for you.
I have not played Galaxy 2, and I don't have a lot of experience with Brawl. Wii Sports is epic, but
I
I'd
played
say
a
not
ton
really
of
a
Mario Kart
game.
Wii. I'm like really
I'd
good
say
at Mario
Galaxy
Kart Wii.
is probably
Galaxy's probably the most
objectively
refined
best.
experience.
I'd agree
Mario
with
Kart
that.
Wii is good because it's not refined.
Very hectic game.
Yeah, like the blue shell in that game, like
Mhm.
normally like the blue shell like absolutely wrecks like the first place person, but in this case you like go back to like 7th place if you get hit.
All right. Well, Sheldon, what do you think? You made a decision, and it's very hard.
I'm
It's
gonna
these games.
I'm gonna collapse of
Alright.
indecision.
Yes,
Uh,
under the pressure.
Okay. I don't know. Wii Sports is probably the most nostalgic, but
Ooh, nostalgia.
I'm gonna have to go with Mario Kart Wii
Alright. Respectable. Mario Kart Wii is a fun
because
game.
it is extremely fun. It has Funky Kong, which hasn't been in any game until like that Donkey Kong game on the Switch or on the Wii U or whatever.
Tropical
No,
Oh,
Freeze.
on the
Donkey
Switch.
Kong Tropical Freeze. I want to
Yeah.
buy that.
And then I don't know. Like I had a lot of fun of it with it, like playing with my friends and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Wii Sports is
Um,
a close second.
Does anyone else? Oh, again?
Sure.
Okay. See you, David.
For me, I know it's pretty like stereotypical to say it, but Breath of the Wild was
Let's
one of
go.
the best games I
Let's
ever
go.
played.
I never played that game, but I guess a lot of people who
You should
didn't
really play it,
play Zelda
Shivam.
liked it.
Have
I
you
can
seen
see why
anything about the
people like
game,
it.
Shimon? Like anything?
I
Because if
lack a
not, that's
Nintendo
good for you.
Switch.
Have you collected all, what was it, like 300 Korok seeds?
999. No, the point of the game is not to do that.
Yeah.
David,
But
you can go ahead.
apparently, I heard
I'll
you
add
can
on
defeat
to
the
that.
game like while not doing anything.
What do you mean?
Like not doing any or like I don't know, like because it's
You don't
open-
like games with a sense of, or like no sense of
technically
progression.
defeat the game by going like straight to Ganondorf.
Yeah, but nobody like
Or
Unless you're a
Ganon.
personally
speedrunner.
for me when I played Breath of the Wild.
No, obviously the
half of
point of it
it-
is to just like explore the world and stuff.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
How exploring and game progression. It's more like it honestly feels like you're there more than you're actually playing it. It's amazing.
It was a good and gross experience. Yeah, I have to agree with Dave. I think Breath of the Wild is my favorite gaming experience. And I also did not go into it blind, which is the main appeal of the game, exploration. I know the game is lacking in some departments, but it's just
Well, I
so
heard
good.
the voice acting is terrible.
It's not terrible. It's
Like
it's
the voice
serviceable.
sync, so their mouths are
Like
always
I heard
off.
that like basically it sounds like they just like took one cut of them reading off the script.
Kinda, but I think it's kind of charming.
Yeah, I think
it'll
it
be
sounded
fine.
nice.
Yeah, so I love Breath of the Wild. Hyrule Warriors, the Age of Calamity is coming out soon. I'm very hyped for that. It is a prequel to Breath of the Wild. Supposed to make up for everything that Breath of the Wild lack, aka story and combat.
Isn't that like a beat 'em up game?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mass beat 'em up game. But
Okay.
nostalgic experience, maybe Galaxy or Wii Sports Resort. I don't know.
Oh my god, the plane.
Yes.
Like where you go like
Yeah. Island flyover. What a great
yeah, like
game mode.
going into the volcano. That is epic.
All right,
I
Logan.
always crash doing that.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can't not crash.
Only if you're a gamer.
Okay, Logan Woo.
Okay,
like it.
so you might have been able to tell, might not have, but
Black
in
and
the
white, black and
background I've got 2 or 3 Pokemon posters. So needless to say, I think it is my favorite Nintendo series. But there are probably 2 games
Ooh.
that are my favorite in the Nintendo
Okay.
series.
Let's hear it.
So the first one is probably the best Nintendo game on the DS, which is
Oh.
Black and White 2.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Gen 4, but go ahead.
No, I actually never played Gen 4.
Yeah.
But Black and White 2 had everything. It had a great story, like great battles, great everything, honestly, in my
I
opinion.
have that game. I haven't
Great
really
soundtrack, Driftveil City.
Driftveil City is a not my
Uh,
favorite track, but definitely
the
good.
second game is one that you probably haven't heard of. I think Andrew knows what this
Oh my
is.
god, this game is so good. Okay, go ahead.
It's called Pokemon Conquest.
Let's go. Pokemon Conquest. You wanna
Yeah.
give
Is that a fighting
context?
game?
No.
It's
not-
like this card-based game, right? Or not
No,
card-based,
it's
like
not.
turn-based. No,
It's-
that's just Pokemon. Never mind.
It's
I'll
kind
shut
of
up.
like chess, honestly.
It is like
It's
chess.
kind of like
Go ahead.
chess, but Pokemon, I
Mhm.
guess. So
Oh yeah, I saw you guys playing it a lot.
yeah, I easily have over 200 hours in that game over the past
Oh my god.
I think I have
probably
100.
12 years. I don't know when it was released, but for a long time. I've
2012,
yeah,
I think.
and honestly, it's got so much. It's got the main story, and then over like 20 side stories
Yeah,
that each
When you-
have
once you
as
finish.
much content as the main story.
yeah, I was surprised.
So honestly, it's just a big game. It's not the greatest, but
Yeah.
it's one of my
Um,
favorites.
I would like to add on to that. Pokemon Conquest. It wasn't very well received because people kind of thought it was
No.
linear, but I like the game because I don't even know how I found it. I think like one of my cousins just bought it for me. But yeah, the sprites are very adorable and look really good for a DS game.
So yeah.
So Nintendo, yay!
Nintendo.
Yay.
We love Nintendo.
Yay.
Come
They're
back
the
next
favorite of
week for the
many.
next podcast. We
PlayStation is
don't know.
bad. Xbox is
We
bad.
don't know what it is, but
Ah,
it's gonna
God,
be-
Nintendo
We
yeah.
was
don't
so
know what it's
cool.
gonna be. This has been the podcast club. Thank you for
And-
watching.
Signing
We'll
off.
see you next week.
Signing off. Signing off. Yeah.
Signing off.
Let's go.
So I'm your host, Shivam, and this has been very fun. This has been Andrew Reyes, Logan Wu, and David Hyderi in the Podcast Club podcast. Signing off.
Nintendo's
Thank
cool.
you.
See you next week.
See ya.